Some people aestheticize their archive, print it pretty, line up the lens at just the right angle, take down the slope of a curve. To some extent, I've done the same. I choose what to point to. This is part of it, that part. Break that part down, take it apart. I make these trips by holding booklets with stamps in them assigned to me by colonial genocidal governments. These documents are refused to so many daily, by nationalisms, by definition exclusionary. I can move through these spaces, a white settler or Polish-born person with Slavic ancestry. This privilege carved out by violence, ongoing at the time of my writing. I will be measured by how I use this identity. I will be measured by how and when I did not use it in the same continuum. There is a material history and consequence built into digital work. We cannot forget how resource-heavy our digital footprint has been. It's the myth that going paperless was going to save us. It's the idea that our core personalities or aspirational personae can be extracted and crystallized into avatar form. We are greater than the sum of our stories, our posts, our saved screenshots. It's everything, and in that everything we cannot delete the fact that transhumanism has always been a possibility, a holy and profound reality, since long before the digital was even conceivable. We are always already more than our bodies and far more than our supposed individualities. We are actors in a network of consciousness and molecules and spheres of perception infinitely overlapping in a 3D Venn diagram of being and matter. For me to leave this hard drive behind for you to struggle to boot up in 50 years using a crusty old or shiny new solar panel and whatever AV mechanism is available at the time, it's tender, almost naive. With this gift, I'm accessing a childlike vulnerability, a time before my theory of mind when I believed all of the contents of my thoughts were clearly legible to every cat and bird and scrap of sidewalk. A time when every shard of broken bottle glass in the courtyard of my Nova Huta tenement block was as vast as all the world's deserts and beaches of 7-story sand dunes. I'm aware I only dance once or twice inside this archive of movement. When you find those instances, I wonder if you'll note their difference. I wonder if in your time that difference will have been melted down. All my pixels are my own and of my body and not of my body, and now yours to keep precious in a case. At this moment, I will have been. That grammar stays with me as I'm instantiated in your timeline from my current locus. We are simultaneous in ways I don't think I understand, but I hold on to that, having grown up believing deeply I would one day be a ghost. My grandmother was visited by her mother after she passed, but could only shudder and look away at the apparition. Wybacz mi, mamusiu. Stchórzyłam. She would repeat this line, telling me about that moment for the rest of her long life. Forgive me, Mommy. I chickened out. But I was no chicken. And when my father stretched out his ghost hand to me, I held it until the surprisingly firm grasp became the cold air in my Warsaw room once again. Wood floor and concrete walls. A lot of this text was written in the gentle delirium of a fever and left unedited. Maybe my way of mitigating the cringe factor of this nostalgia core is leaning into it. I choose what to point to. The way the buildings breathe, or birds eat, or fog rolls, or wind pushes our garbage around like it was unraveling bolts of silk for a goddamn ball gown.